She ran off with him. I got revenge. My wife, now very soon to be ex, left me with a handwritten note and a cleaned out bank account. No heads up, no argument, no emotional breakdown. Just a scrap of paper on our kitchen table that read, "I need space to discover who I really am. Please don't follow me." She also took our entire $15,000 emergency fund with her. At first, I was devastated. Like can't eat, can't sleep, full body nausea kind of devastated. I called her mom sobbing, her friends, her co-workers. I even reached out to that weird spiritual retreat she'd been following on Instagram. Nothing. Nobody knew anything, or so I thought. It took 2 weeks of daily calls and late-night voicemails, but eventually, her best friend Kelly caved and told me everything. Turns out, finding herself was just the Instagram caption she used for ditching her responsibilities. According to Kelly, she'd been planning this for months, said she was tired of being a wife and wanted to feel 22 again. But the worst part? Kelly showed me screenshots of their texts. My wife had been mocking me behind my back, laughing about how I bought her self-help books, how I kept saying I supported her journey. She called me her plan B in case her freedom tour didn't work out. Said I'd probably wait around like a loyal dog. Turns out she hadn't gone on a solo retreat to rediscover herself. She was off playing European backpacker with Dave, her gym trainer. She'd convinced him to quit his job, promising some wild fantasy about a life abroad. She told him we were already divorced and that I was just a supportive roommate, footing the bills while she transitioned. I wanted to scream, but instead I hired a private investigator. Cost me $2,000, but worth every penny. He found them in Portugal, Lisbon specifically, staying at fancy hotels, drinking cocktails on rooftops, posting stories on burner Instagram accounts like they were in a rom-com. All of it funded by our money. Meanwhile, I was picking up double shifts and eating frozen meals just to make the mortgage. But here's where it gets good. Dave, also married. His wife, Monica, had no clue. She thought he was just off doing a fitness retreat. She'd been calling gyms, hospitals, even filed a missing persons report. She was genuinely worried. I got in touch and sent her everything. Screenshots, hotel bookings, selfies from their private Instagram, flight confirmations. I even told her about the $15,000. Turns out Dave had wiped their joint savings account too. Monica, she's a different breed. 2 days later, I get a call from my wife from a Portuguese jail. Apparently, Monica hopped on a plane, flew to Lisbon, and rolled up to their hotel at 6 a.m. with the fury of a betrayed woman and TSA-approved luggage full of rage. She caused such a scene in the lobby that hotel security called the cops. She was yelling about stolen money and adultery, and then chucked all of Dave's protein powder and resistance bands into the hotel fountain. When the police arrived, things got real. They found out my wife was using a credit card still legally in my name, meaning fraud. And Dave? Turns out he had warrants for unpaid child support and had been ducking the system for years. They were both arrested, disturbing the peace, fraud, and in Dave's case, skipping court-ordered payments. And guess what? Neither of them had any money left. Monica froze all of Dave's accounts, and I'd canceled our cards the day after she vanished. Bail was set at $5,000 each. No one came to get them. Yesterday, my wife called me collect. I picked up, curious. She cried, said she'd made a mistake, that Dave had pressured her, that she didn't know what she was thinking. "Please," she begged, "can you send the money for bail? I need to come home." I let her talk for 5 minutes. Then I said, "Sorry, babe. I'm busy discovering my true identity. Maybe ask your safety net." Then I hung up. Best $2,000 I ever spent.